When and how will you meet your future spouse, specific person, spiritual guru, or platonic friendship, or whatever? Okay, when and how you're going to meet. That's the topic of today's picker card reading. This is pile number 1, 2, and 3. In this video, we are going to share with you pile number 3. And if you want to watch pile number 1 or 2, you can check the description down below and there would be the link provided to you. Okay, without further ado, pile number 3 will start with your reading. So, when are you going to meet with your person? Okay, when you finally stop working hard. So shocking, right? Like everybody says you have to work hard in order to get what you want. Oh, wait a second. I think some of you is going to ask when or how I'm going to earn money. Ooh, that could be the question. If it is relevant, just take it. If it is not, just ignore it. And number 3, I think I didn't give the disclaimer. Some messages will resonate with you while other messages will resonate to others. So yeah, it's a general messages. Don't take it personally, just take it lightly. And even for personal reading, just take it lightly because it's just in energy based readings, right? So sometimes our energy changes and that could change the future, and you are the co-creator of your life. Only you get to decide when to change your energy, only you get to decide what you want in your future, and only you can change it. Like it's a wonderful thing in the world. You are the co-creator. It's an amazing thing. Okay, you are the kings and queens. Okay, you are the royals. I have a Easy Tarot Royal Club in my Patreon where I share about the insiders of tarot readings and what is like and like some other knowledge and stuff. So if you're interested, you can head on to the Patreon and wait a second. I think I won't even give you the link in the description for that. The way I say it, like you can head on to the Patreon, like okay, sure, I can head on, but where is the link? Anyway, if you have ever found the link, then you can head on to the Patreon. If you don't, then leave it be. It's okay. Leave it be because I believe that I'm not going to post that right now, but I'll try to remember. If I do remember, good for me. Whatever. Anyway, coming back to the reading, Eight of Pentacles in reverse do say like you okay, Eight of Pentacles, if it would have been an upright energy, you were the kind of a person. Oh, wait a second, some of you have a small business. You are a cook. You are a cook in your small business, right? You are like doing something for everybody. And I am specifically channeling roti, Indian roti. It's an Indian dish. Okay, I think like you're giving to your local people or something. Wow, you're trying to cook. I mean, it's so amazing. Someone I know, that's my mother. My mother want to be a like want to start her own cooking business as well. Um, what am I doing here? Anyway, uh, s- for some of you who is doing a cooking business and um, if you're thinking about contacting me, you can. Okay, I'm available. Okay, we'll talk about that later on, but right now the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that yeah, if Eight of Pentacles would have been in upright position, a lot of you guys would have been putting your head down and working very hard. Okay, and working, sorry, hard, it's not the right word. You are not working hard, you're working consistently. Okay, you have scheduled what you want to do, you are doing that consistently, and that's your life. Okay, again the oven is coming out, the India is coming out. Indian person who cooks or who wants to cook is coming through, that's definite. Um, wow. Anyway, um, I shouldn't digress a lot. Yeah. So, Eight of Pentacles tells me that you are a kind of a person who has such a big dreams. I just saw the color blue, so I'm sensing sky. Like you have the dreams that reach the sky's limit. And you're trying to work hard, but that's kind of not working out really well for you. Okay. And when you stop working hard, when you just stop it, right, altogether, don't work hard at all, that's when you get what you want. Even in a romantic connection? Oh, baby. Okay. In a romantic connection, what this means, Eight of Pentacles means is if Eight of Pentacles was upright in a romantic connection, I think that Eight of Pentacles upright is kind of only a positive energy. But let's say in a negative sense, right? The negative sense of Eight of Pentacles is like you are working too hard. Okay, it's in the reverse ultimately, so we are going to read it that way. You were working too hard to an extent. Wait a second. I just okay, let's say you were in a relationship. Okay, if you want a loving relationship in your life, it could be a specific person, true love, twin flame, soulmate, future spouse, whoever it is. Okay, let's say you were in a relationship in the past, but you were the person who were giving in your relationship. Like you were the person who was giving them listening ears. You were the person who was giving them emotional support and emotional availability. You were the person who was giving them money whenever they needed. You were the person who was giving them time whenever they needed, right? You were the one who was investing everything and you were giving everything to this person, right? And that is what angels means with the Eight of Pentacles, so in the reverse over here. That is when you stop, when you understand that you don't have to you don't have to give to the person constantly 24/7. Some of you is a people pleaser. I think I'm like some of you is a people pleaser like me, I suppose. But maybe some of you is like more fucked up than me. I don't know why. I'm just sensing that. No offense. I'm too. Like I'm fucked up in my own way. Like anyway. Um yeah, when you understand that you don't have to give to the other person all the time constantly, that's when you end up manifesting your true love. It's like I want to cry pile number two. Oh, you are a pile number three. I want to cry pile number three. It's such a beautiful one. It's such a beautiful one. Wow. Are you going to get all the positive cards? So we have the hero, which is the replacement of the chariot in this deck. It's just like an amazing card. I am in love with this card. We have Page of Wands and the King of Swords in reverse. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is a very specific message I'm getting right now. So, a lot of you guys were not only working hard, but working based on the information that you have found on the internet or found on the book or something. Let's say you come across a book on a romantic relationship, right? Or maybe let's say you have bumped into this video of Matthew Hussey. If you know this person, it's cool. If you do not, it's cool too. This is a romantic coach or a relationship coach or something. So you came across this person's video and you understood what is the tips and tricks in order to have a beautiful, healthy relationship. And that's how you were working hard towards this relationship in your past. Does that make sense? Like you were trying to, like, you know, um, a man is happy when his girlfriend is so and so. So you were trying to embody that behavior in yourself so that your man will be happy, or your, yeah, your boyfriend would be happy, right? So that's just an example. I'm not talking necessarily about heterosexual relationships only. I'm talking about every couple, but I just wanted to give you a reference and example, and that's why I gave you that specific one. Okay, so that's what I'm sensing. So that's what you did in the past, and when you stop that, again, both of them are in reverse. When you stop that, boom, you end up meeting your perfect, the one, your future spouse, your specific person, your, yeah, in terms of your romantic relationship, that is. um, but for others of you, for those of you who were relating with the career thing, right, I'm sensing that a lot of you guys, for example, let's say you have bumped into this video of I mean, like, just a second, someone is giving you business tips or something, right? You are trying to know what to do, what not to do. You have written do's and don'ts, and you're trying to work really hard on that. But you know what? The truth is in harmony. The lovers is also the card of the harmony. The harmony is nothing but you are aligned with yourself. Straight up. When you're aligned with yourself, that's when you are in harmony. Okay? So let's say there is this person I know. His name is Rajiv Talreja. So there's this YouTube video you saw about him saying that business is so and so. There's the do's and don'ts and tips and tricks for that, and you're trying to work really hard on that. Okay, there's two kinds of working hard. One kind of working hard is a healthy working hard where you have the work-life balance. There's this another kind of working hard where you are just draining yourself out by working this much. Okay, you're exhausting yourself. You don't have life, let alone work life balance is just not there. You just have work, you don't have life. Does that make sense? So I think that's what happened in your life in the past. Maybe for some of you, this is happening even now. But yeah, when you do come to harmony with the lovers, that's when you end up getting what you really want. It could be specific person, true love, friendship, anything like career, whatever, money. Mm. So wow, when you come into the hero mode, okay, now a lot of you guys were in the victim mentality. Okay, I'm the victim of this, I'm the victim of that. Let's say, for example, I'm the victim of mental health issue, I'm not fine, like if there is a person who is saying that, I don't want to like put it in anybody, but let's say I'm saying that, right? I'm the victim of depression, nothing works fine, everything is a mess, blah blah blah. But as soon as you shift, or as per my example, as soon as I shift my mentality from the victim mentality to the hero mentality, saying that yes, that has happened in the past, but right now, like, I can take charge of my life still. I can direct my life in any way, shape, or form I want. I can still have goals. I can still live my life. I'm still alive. Okay, I have life. I have breath. I'm taking breath in and out. I can do anything. I'm the hero of my life, and I'm going to be the hero. I'm going to be the savior of my life. Okay, when you do that from the place of love, not from the place of showing or proving something to someone. There's two kinds of hero mentality. There's two kinds of hero mentality. One is when someone is trying to prove to someone that they are the hero, and they are trying to impress the other person or get the appreciation or attention from the other person. That's one kind of the hero mentality. The second kind of the hero mentality is when you are you're just the hero of your life because you love yourself so much. Because you love yourself, you don't want you to suffer anymore. You want to be there for yourself. You become this best friend of yourself. You become this support system for yourself. And that's what this hero means. Okay. And then we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is all about the communication. You are communicating in order to motivate others, or you are communicating from the motivation that you have for others. Like, it could go either ways. I'm not really sure what this Page of Wands means for everybody. So that's the reason I gave you the two interpretation. The first interpretation, you are trying to motivate others. Let's say you are being a coach in your life, right? You are a law of attraction coach or motivational coach. There are motivational coach now, right? So you are a motivational coach. You're giving motivation to others. Okay, that could be one interpretation. For some of you, this is applicable because you are a motivational coach over here. If that is so, again, that's going to be applicable for you. If not, the second thing, uh, um, the second interpretation of the same card is that you are going to have the sudden strike of motivation in your life, and you're going to act on it, and you're going to speak on it. Does that make sense? This is going to be, I think, applicable for Geminis. They are going to, like, for example, they do this a lot of times. Like, even I have Gemini in my chart. So it's like when you get the sudden stroke of motivation, and then you speak through that motivation. You talk about it. You share about that motivation to everybody. So it's more like in the verbal sense. It's more like in a text, like you can text someone, it's just about communication. You're going to talk about your motivation. Either you are trying to motivate others, or you are coming from the place of motivation. Okay? That's when you will have your everything. That's when you will have the stroke of luck that you were waiting for, right? That's when you will have the rainbow pot and at the end of the tunnel. Okay, the rainbow pot is not the very right reference. The right reference would be something else, and I don't remember it completely. The reference I'm giving to you, however, is from the Earl Nightingale. If you're interested, you can search him up. Earl Nightingale have had what is it? The Lead the Field is a series of him, a podcast kind of. So he has spoken about a lot of things. Like he also, like, I love that man, dude. He's like amazing. Once you listen to that, maybe he could be categorized as a life coach or something. Maybe he could be categorized as how to be successful in your life, kind of a coach or something. Okay, but yeah, if you're interested in any of these, you can go check him out. He's dead now, by the way. What am I saying? I'm so sorry. I mean, like, there was a time when he made the video. Now he's no more, but his videos still exist. It's like Neville Goddard. It's not even Goddard, right? Oh gosh, I'm rambling. Did I start rambling? So sorry. So sorry for everybody of you guys over here. But yeah, it's like Neville Goddard of Law of Attraction, like, or the 30, 60 something energy frequency vibration thing. So he's talking on that level. The Earl Nightingale guy is talking on that level. So if you're interested, you can check that out. Or if you have already been watching that, good for you. And again, don't check it out because you have to do like hard work on it. You don't have to. Well, number three, I think we have covered it up. You never had to do hard work in your entire life. Okay, you don't have to do hard work in the future as well. You can't control your past, you can control your future. All you need to do is work. Not even hard, like Work exists in life. Like, I can't tell you that, you know what, just don't work at all, just chill, just, like, just be in home, and just quit the job or something. Like, I that's not what I'm saying right now. I'm saying there's a, like, you are in this spectrum where you are working really hard, and there is this kind of a spectrum where people is like not working at all, like not even having a job or just sitting in the home or something. I'm asking you to come to the middle. Come to the middle. Work. You got to work. Work exists in life. Money exists in life. You can't escape that. But don't work yourself so much that you are exhausted by the end of the day. Okay? In other words, give your 10% to the work. I'm talking mentally. Physically, you can give your 100%. But mentally, if you're giving like 5,000%, you're just going to exhaust yourself by the end of the day. File number three. All right? Just just work like 10%. Just tell yourself, like, sure, I'm working, but I'm not going to take responsibility for anything. This is not, I'm just going to do my work, and I'm not going to even think about anything else, right? I'm not going to think about whether this report is being delivered properly, whether the boss is appreciating me, whether, I'm going to get anything in return, whether this is going to be beneficial. Like, I'm not going to give it any single thought. I'm just going to do what I'm here to do, and then I'll fuck off. Like, I'll leave this place, and then I'll chill. And do chill. Like, go home. Not I'm not talking Netflix and chill. I'm talking family and chill. I'm talking friends and chill. You guys deserve it. Right? In a sense, everybody deserve it, but I know that you are not doing it, and that's why I said that you guys deserve it. All right. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're interested, if anybody of you is interested in knowing about divine masculine and divine feminine, and how this plays out in a part of having a loving relationship in our life for a happy marriage or something, right? If you're like, I'm just being called to say that in this video, for pile number 1 and pile number 2, I didn't say it. For pile number 3, I'm being called to say that, so I'm going to say it. If you're interested in that, I will be soon conducting a webinar on it. Okay, it's a small webinar, but it's like super crucial, super important. You got to know this. Okay, your life is going to change once you know this. Okay, so yeah, just email me. I'll let you know when the next dates for this webinar is. We'll meet you there. Okay, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time. Namaste. Bye.